$1 million real estate. What do you think of when that comes to your mind? Is it MTV Cribs, or is it some big house you saw on a fancy movie? Everyone has a different idea of what $1 million real estate looks like. And here in St. George, we have a ton of it. So in today's video, I'm gonna take you to different parts of the town and show you what $1 million real estate looks like here in St. George. Let's do it together. This is Living in STG. Let's do it. Beautiful Snow Canyon State Park right there. Look at that gorgeous American flag. Hey, just so you guys know, my idea behind this video is to take you to 3 cities in the greater St. George area and show you what $1 million real estate looks like, pretty much right at that $1 million price point. But before I do, I couldn't pass up on the opportunity to show you guys my newest listing I have in Santa Clara, Utah. Check it out. This neighborhood is straight out of a storybook. I'm talking fairy tale-like homes, thousands of mature trees, and an incredible sense of community, all in the charming small town of Santa Clara, Utah. Right when you walk into this house, you're met by this gorgeous 9-foot arched doorway right here. And then you see this sweeping staircase, which really sets the tone for the entire house. It's luxurious, but also warm. Now, speaking of warm, as we come into the formal living room here, you also have a wood burning fireplace, which is really becoming harder and harder to find. Let me take you into the kitchen real fast, and if you're into cooking, this really should check all of the boxes for you. You have this beautiful brick accent that just encases these custom cabinets in the double oven, not to mention this expansive 11-foot island with custom wood millwork, and your bar stools are actually built in to the island itself. Now, as we walk on this walnut hardwood floor, it takes us right to the beautiful gas fireplace, which really ties this whole area together. Now, the primary bedroom's actually on the main floor. You have 3 upstairs and 2 in the basement, so a total of 6. But what I love about this home is that each room has its own custom feel to it. This one has a beautiful crown molding on the ceiling. Then you have your own private patio, perfect for coffees in the morning. And then as we come into the bathroom, you got marble floors and countertops with floor lighting, not to mention full-size bath, walk-in shower, and then you have this closet system, custom made with the department store style dressers built into it itself, super convenient. Now upstairs you have 3 bedrooms. Now 2 of them actually share a Jack and Jill bathroom. And you know all those toys that you just seem to collect every year, year after year? Well, in one of the bedrooms, there's actually a toy/playroom that you could just stick all of that stuff. So that's super convenient as well. Now this bedroom in here has its own accent wall and an ensuite bathroom. But what I think is really cool is this bonus room. This is an oversized bonus entertainment room in here. Comes with your own wet bar. Now, the cool thing about it is it's actually built above the garage. That way, if things start to get a little rambunctious up here, you don't really have to worry about all the noise while you're downstairs entertaining your own guests. Now, in the basement, you have another 3,000 square feet of entertainment area. You have this rec room down here with a built-in projector, which would be perfect for movie nights or maybe even the big game. Then you have this wet bar right here that you can definitely turn into your very own concession stand. Now, one of my favorite parts is this home gym, and what you see is what you get. They plan on leaving all of the workout equipment. So go ahead, start canceling that gym membership now because you got everything you need here. Now this home checks so many boxes, but one of the ones that stands out the most is its location. This is one of the most prestigious and sought after areas in all of Santa Clara. If you get in your car, just take a drive around the block, you're really gonna get a good sense of the community and friendly environment. So do me a favor, reach out for your own private tour, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, you guys, we are over in Washington Fields right now. This is a beautiful home built by Novelty Homes over here. It's right above the $1 million price range, right about $1,015,000. And to kind of give you guys a good idea, really what you can get out here in the Washington Fields area, and I would say even St. George, those two markets are very, very similar. But this is a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, 3,500 square foot home over here in Washington Fields. But a lot of the stuff in this house is completed. There's still some last minute touches that need to be done. But what you can expect is a house this size. You're gonna get most of the time finished landscape in your backyard as well. You know, you're gonna have some pretty high-end finishes here. They have a really good lighting package that they threw in here. You have like an 11-foot island with really pretty quartz countertops as well. You got a 60-inch fringe right behind me as well, and those are amazing if you've ever had one before. But let me take you into the master bedroom as well, kind of show you what's going on in there. We got electric fireplaces in the main living area. So walking into the primary bedroom as well, I know this is usually one of the most important bedrooms in a house when somebody's shopping for a home, but you're gonna have some great views out the back. You're also gonna have an electric fireplace in here as well. Really beautiful double vanities and a really big walk-in shower in here. Good sized master closet. As you can see, you know, there's still some stuff they're waiting on, like these mirrors in here. So this home isn't 100% complete, but hopefully you really get a good idea of what it's gonna look like when it's all done. Again, this is just the primary floor. When you go up to the second level, you're gonna have 3 bedrooms and a loft up there as well. That's pretty typical for homes like that in this area. You know, a home like this, honestly, I would consider it the typical St. George home, if I'm being honest with you. This is the style that a lot of people like. And I don't say that in a derogatory way in any way, shape, or form. It's just kind of what's popular here, especially in the Washington Fields area out here. So I can think of a handful of builders that use a floor plan very similar to this. But again, we're at $1,015,000, so right above that $1 million price range. Hey, just because this park was right across the street from that last house, I figured I'd had to showcase it to you guys. This is the brand new Washington Wheels Park. It's a skate park that they are constructing right now, 35,000 square feet, Olympic quality park. And, you know, they'll be complete early 2026, but it includes bowls, pump tracks, street style terrain for skateboards and BMX and scooters, all types of cool stuff. So it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna head over to Hurricane, Utah right now, specifically in the Copper Rock area, and let's just continue on this tour of checking out some $1 million real estate, so that way you guys can compare, you know, pros and cons depending on what area you're looking in and how much bang you can really get for that buck. Let's check it out. All right, you guys, here we are over in Hurricane, Utah. We're actually in the Copper Rock area, which if you're not familiar, this is like, I would say, the southeast side of Hurricane, just east of Sand Hollow State Park over here. Copper Rock is known for a very prestigious golf course out here, and it definitely is a booming side of town. I mean, there's a lot of growth happening, a lot of construction going on out here, and they have a ton of plans to continue to build out here and actually develop a lot of the land out here. It does feel like you're kind of in an empty area and there's not a whole lot around, but in reality, if you consider Walmart's 7 minutes down the road and downtown Hurricane is about 10 minutes away, it's really not that bad. This price range of this home in the North Slope area of Copper Rock, just under $1 million, right? $997,000. It's 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, just about 3,400 square feet, so 3,300 square feet. And this is kind of what you get, as you can see, right? Beautiful kitchen here with the apron sink. And in Hurricane, you're gonna get some good views. But in a home like this, think about the one we just saw in Washington, about 3,500 square foot home out there. Nice home, but the backyard was kind of bland, right? Didn't really have a pool or anything exciting. So really what I've discovered in the Hurricane area, and especially places over here like Copper Rock, you're gonna discover that you can get a little bit more for your dollar here in this area, but you might have to sacrifice, you know, being close to, you know, the greater St. George area in general. So you make those sacrifices, you get a little bit more things for you in your home, and it could be worth it depending on what your preferences are. So we're over in Ivins / Santa Clara, really right on the border here, and beautiful area. Obviously you got views for days, but this is a neighborhood called Solis, and the developer builder is New Wave Construction. They've built some really beautiful homes here. I actually have some clients that used them in the past, did a phenomenal job. So a couple things, this is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home, and it's about 2,200 square feet. So it kind of gives you an idea compared to some of the other real estate we've looked at today. If you want something out in Ivins and you want views and you want a pool, you're gonna have to sacrifice maybe some square footage for, you know, the price point at which you're looking at. So it's definitely something to keep in mind here when you're looking at, you know, Ivins, Santa Clara in general. But overall, very good builder, beautiful home, and just an amazing side of town to live on. Personally, one of my favorite. So there you have it, you guys, New Wave Construction. There you have it, you guys. Hopefully you learned a lot about the St. George real estate market in general, and really what you can get for $1 million out here, depending on what side of town you want to be in. There's pros and cons for each one, right? You just got to determine what are the things that are the most important to you. But do me a favor, you guys, like and subscribe to this video. I would love to learn more about what your goals are. Text me, call me, email me, whatever you got to do. Let's create a game plan and really help you make St. George your permanent home.